Alright, today I'm going to make a video on why the UAE job market is so different. Now, one request is don't mind my voice, it's a little sore. Okay, so you see, given the fact that I've been in UAE for so many years and I have been working, making people's profiles and training them and dealing with decision makers, I have a little bit of insight which maybe most people would not. So in this video, I'll just give you maybe, I don't know, 9 points or 10 points, but these are actual facts. So these are the reasons why you may not be getting a good job in UAE or the Middle East market. And feel free to comment down below and tell me if I'm wrong or right. See, the first thing is, wherever you're coming from, if you're coming from India, Pakistan, USA, UK, UAE is a different country, different culture, different style of doing things. So what worked in your country will not work in UAE. That's number one. And that includes your resume format, your interview skills, even people's behavior. Like, people get surprised when they come to know the amount of office politics, racism, the corporate racism, the favoritism, sexism, the unfair treatment. I'm not saying that other countries don't have, but in the Middle East countries, it's very explicit. In fact, people get very shocked to know that if they give you a contract, they can change the contract. You can't do anything about it. And a company is more powerful than a single employee, a single entity. So the first one is, it's different. The second one is, you're going with your CV and interview skills. You're speaking to this guy, the interviewer. Have you realized most of the interviewers are idiots? I'm telling you for a fact. One is either they don't know how to take an interview, or they are not the right people to take the interview, or they are not the decision makers. And in all the cases, you end up with an idiot speaking to you. And sometimes these idiots, they fall for bullshit. I'm being honest with you. They fall for big talk, flowery words. In fact, here's a big question. You put so many things on your CV. The question is, how many things do you actually can deliver? Let's say, for example, you can say, I will achieve this target I achieved in my company. How do you know it's true or false? Let's say a guy in engineering, oh, I know this, I know that, I know these standards. But then when he actually has to do it, it's different, right? Or he can even say, I deal with such big clients. But then when he actually has to deal with pressure, it's different. Some people can say, oh, I complete projects always under pressure. How do you know that this guy can handle pressure? So, you have an idiot who doesn't know how to take interviews, and then he's not professional. In so many cases, I've had people asking stupid questions. And some of them will ask you, okay, sell me this pen. It's like, okay, why should I give you a job? Tell me, why? Anyway, the next part is, I think this is another problem everyone faces. What you're selling to that person is normally yourself. And people tend to have all these memorized answers and perfect answers, and anybody, you check their CV, you check the interview, they will portray themselves as God's gift to mankind. Now, you will try to do it showing you're perfect. The other guy will also try to do it showing he's perfect. Tell me, Which guy puts the truth on his CV? Nobody does. Nobody will say, I was wasting time. I was involved in office politics. I have a big ego. I have a temper issue. I didn't perform for 3 months. Nobody will put that. They'll only put amazing stuff about them. So the problem is you're bullshitting. Maybe you're bragging 20%. The next guy might do it 40%. Third guy will do it 60%. So now the question is, how much do you brag, bullshit, and make tall stories? Then the next part of that comes, what salary do you ask? In fact, one of the ads that I put up, many people commented on them, hey, what the hell, man, these salaries are in US dollars or rupees? They were trying to be sarcastic. See, you can ask very big salaries. As an employee, it's your right. My question is, if you really believe you're so worth such big salaries, why nobody is paying you? I have guys who earn 10,000. They're telling me they want to earn 20,000. So then I ask them, you want 20,000? Why nobody has given you that? Oh no, the market is tough. Yeah, then you need to go as per market. If my services I charge, let's say $500, I can't say $5,000. No, but I'm putting a reasonable amount. Yeah, but the decision maker doesn't feel the same way, right? Especially when there is competition, especially when there is supply, especially when there are people. He doesn't have to worry. You're not the only one. You're not God's gift to mankind. I always tell people, see, listen, the company survived before you. The company will survive without you and after you. Even the company you're working for, tomorrow if you leave, maybe they'll suffer for 1 month, 2 months, but eventually life will go on, right? The company will survive, yeah. So don't think you're indispensable. So that is why when you go for a salary negotiation, you should know what you're asking, how much you're asking, why you're worth that much, and why you should pay that much. And then I think I'll end it by giving you 1 or 2 more points. See, most of these interviews, yes, logic is very important. You need to say, let's say, the right things. But more so ever, I've realized it's not logic that works, it's predominantly emotions. And what do I mean by that? That doesn't mean that if you don't know the job and he likes you, he'll take you. But likability is a very big factor. The question is, how can you be more likable? That doesn't mean you put on a big smile and go to the guy, how you, sir, you look amazing. So, no, kissing someone's ass is not going to help you get a job. But you should know how to make the person trust you, feel that you're reliable, and most important, likable. And if you don't know how to be liked, then you seriously need to go back to, I don't know, school or kindergarten. Likability is very important. A very simple gauge I'll give you. If in your current company, you're not liked by many people, that doesn't matter. The question is, does your management like you? If your management likes you, you don't have anything to worry because you know how to play your cards right. But if your management doesn't like you, but others like you, it's not going to help. And last but not the least, I think I'll give you in this example. If you have tried for many days, weeks, months by yourself and you're not getting what you want, that clearly shows in a day and age of free information, Google, social media, LinkedIn, you're still not able to succeed means something is seriously wrong with you. It's not the market, it's not politics, it's not all bad luck and all bullshit. See, if you need to have common sense over there that, like for example, if I start a coaching class here on this island, it's not going to work because there's nobody here. But you're living in a place or you're applying for a job in a place where there are so many companies, industries, opportunities. So if you are still not getting, that means you are doing something wrong. That is where you need professional help. Don't try to do everything. I get these guys sending me their CV. Every month they will change their CV. Every month they'll send me a free question. What do I say when they ask me this? What do I do here? What? It's like me trying to figure out a recipe for a 5-star restaurant for a VIP client, asking one ingredient per day. Yeah, if you want to serve in some roadside takeaway, you can manage that. But if you're talking about something world class, then you have to be world class, right? You can't be penny wise and pound foolish. I can tell you this much, that if you're not getting what you're worth, either you are, you have an exaggerated sense of self-worth, which is not real. You're not practical, that means, or you really need some proper professional coaching and guidance to really evaluate where you are, what are you doing wrong, why are you doing wrong. Now, that doesn't mean I'm saying, hey, that's why come to me. No, I'll tell you, the best people sometimes to go to are the people who hate you, the people who cannot stand you, or the people who are senior to you, but they don't even look at your face. There's a reason why they do that. Yes, you will say, oh, they play politics, he has a big ego. Yeah, you also have an ego. That's why you're fighting with them. It's your critics who will tell you the truth. It's not your best friends. It's not your well-wishers. See, when people tell me things about me, okay, many things can be like stupid, like, oh, he's satanic, he's evil. Okay, I'll brush that aside. They say he's a pedophile, he's a criminal. Okay. But when they say something like, this particular video, you spoke on this thing, you're talking rubbish. Or they tell me, man, that content was slightly boring. Now, who is that person who is telling me? If he is someone who follows my content, I take it seriously. Why? Because he has been with me for many years. Same way in your company, roadside people talk, ignore them. But if you're a senior manager or someone who knows you for many years gives you a drawback, that's big. Now I know what you'll tell me, but they never tell you. Yeah, because they don't care about you. You're nothing to them. And most importantly, you have not built a relationship with them. That clearly shows your limitation. So either you find someone senior in the industry who knows you very well, or most importantly in your company. If none of it is there, you don't have anybody who's senior to you, better than you, who can tell you that, then book the services of someone professional, right? Who can evaluate you. See, end of the day, remember this much. There are plenty of bloody jobs. Now COVID is over. There are plenty of jobs. And if even now you cannot get good job offers, there's something seriously wrong with you, man. Seriously. There are not only jobs, I'm telling you, there are jobs with good salaries, but those are never easy to get, and ordinary people will never get them. The ones who do get such job offers. They follow a combination of the right recipe. So anyway, if you can just in summary, if you can tell me your resume is perfect, your interview skills are perfect, your job approach strategy is perfect, and your personality is perfect, or at least likable. If you can say all these are right, then I can guarantee you will get a job. Sure, 100%, and with a good salary. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. Ciao.